All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Carlisle, Arkansas. It's the second round of the 2A state playoffs. And we're over here on the visitor side in the bleachers. It's good to be out here and amongst our fans and not have to listen to everything the Carlisle people would have to say over there. But,
At least we're not at Mountainburg.
Yeah. Looks like we got the captains about to head out right now. Hold on a second. Switch cameras here. Zoom in on that a little bit if you want to, Drake. Looks like we got Lane Newport, 72, Johnny Garcia, and 71, Peter Waite, out for the coin toss. Let me know. I've only got one screen up running tonight. I should be good to go, though. We are on Facebook and YouTube both, unless something has gone wrong. The internet is kind of up and down. We're just going to have to see how that plays out. Stream's current bit rate is lower than recommended. We recommend that you stream at a bit rate of 6,800. Well, I don't think I have the internet for that, YouTube, so we're just going to have to see how it goes. Y'all let me know in the YouTube chat if things start looking a little bit bad or the stream just acts bad or acts weird.
I completely missed the coin toss. I didn't see who won.
I didn't either. We'll find out here in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All of y'all that are on here with us tonight, I can't thank y'all enough. Y'all know that I have not had just the best week in the world. Not been just super happy about some things, but we're going to make the best of it from right here and do what we can. Drake's trying to get the camera over towards the entrance. And here come the Wildcats. Wildcats 7-4 overall out of the 2A1. Carlisle 10-1 out of the 2A4. The 2A4 used to be the conference that we dwelled in for the longest time before they changed up the numbers and rearranged some people around. I got to looking at an old playoff shirt the other night, or last night actually. It was from 2013. And the funny part about that is you look on the back of it where all the names are, and you've got multiple coaches out there on the sideline right now for us that their names are on the back of that shirt.
That's crazy. That's awesome, though.
And looks like we've already got some internet droppage going on. We're just going to have to – hopefully it will sort itself out. I don't know what to do. But and here come the Carlisle Bison. Firing off tons of fireworks out here at Carlisle.
And looks like the Bison will receive here to start the game. Last week we saw a lot of onside kicks.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll see, some more this week.
I don't know.
Or, if we trust to get down there in time.
I'm going to switch to Drake's camera here. Like I said, hopefully everything holds up. Got a generator down underneath us. Hopefully it can keep itself going with as small as it is for a big part of the game. We may have to shut the stream down and go refill the gas. But here we go.
And Taylor kicks the ball off. It's going to be returned. And he's going to be brought down about the 28-yard line.
So they said P.J. Henderson got to him back there. Dropped him after a pretty short return.
Going to be a handoff for the Bison, and he's going to get a couple on the play.
Looks like Lane Newport got to him on that one. Oh, actually, no, that was 30. Casto.
Casto, yep.
Never mind. It looked like a 20 on the back of that uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got Lane over here on this end with us.
Brings up a 2nd down and 1 for the Bison.
Bison letting the play clock run down.
That's what they're going to do.
Pretty low, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to
not get any hurry.
Take control of the game clock, and he's going to have enough for the first and some more. Brings up a 1st and 10.
Out about the 44, I think they said.
Yep. Quarterback's going to run it. And he's got some room up the middle. He's finally going to be brought down. Brings up 2nd down and about 3 after the gain of 7. Quarterback on a read.
And they're going to stop him short.
He's got enough for the first, I believe. Yeah, well, enough for the first.
It looked like he was short to me. Okay. Well, the clocks ran down more than I thought it should have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't stop on first downs unless inside 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I think 2 minutes the second quarter and 2 minutes the fourth.
Okay.
Is when it stops after first, yeah.
And looks like we've got a flag. See what they.
Looks like a false start against the Bison.
Let me go through and get my clock reset here. 9:30. Bison will move back 5 and give him a 1st and 15. Clock is running. Not paying attention very well.
Quarterback run up the middle. It's going to be brought down about the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, get back those penalty yards.
Very physical team we're playing against.
I've heard them described as a maybe a bigger, maybe slightly slower Bigelow.
Yes.
And that's not trying to degrade or whatever a team, but that's just kind of how it has been described to me. I think the coaches kind of determined that they run a little bit of this, almost kind of the same look that we do.
He's going to be a sweep outside, and they're going to have him.
Yep. Like Kenton Story and Landon Darter and
Newport. Both of them.
Yep.
Brings up a 3rd down and about 12.
Like I said, if the stream gets too bad, I've got it recording. I will be able to post the good look of it later on.
And it's going to be sacked
by Landon Darter. Awesome job by Landon Darter.
Brings up a 4th down and very long.
He gets shot right through there. Man.
And the Bison will punt the ball.
Bison are going to chase it down and down it right there. Let my clock get back in line. So Wildcats managed to get a stop there, and Carlisle will punt the ball away, and Wildcats will see what they can come up with on offense. Come on, internet.
And Taylor checking the sideline.
Got Casto to his left. Handoff goes to Casto.
It's going to be stopped, but after a gain of about 2 or 3.
Carlisle has got a name on their roster, Luke Petrus. I would say he's somewhat, I don't know what relation he would be to former Razorback Mitch Petrus.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
All from around these parts. And Taylor looking.
Darter.
Pass was out to Darter.
Going to get about 2.
Bring up a 3rd down and 7 for the Wildcats. As far as I'm concerned, you know, with the word that these guys for Carlisle would be kind of a bigger, you know, slower Bigelow. You know, we played Bigelow pretty well this season. It didn't go our way, but we, you know, it's kind of like last week. I told some people we had a chance last week.
It's
we've got one this week.
And Taylor's going to be tackled out of bounds. Right at the 1st down marker, possibly.
Lawson Petrus, I believe. Maybe there's 2 of them on the team. I don't know.
Just short of the 1st.
Whew.
That's okay.
Okay, yeah, the stick right there and the mark for 1st down. They're just like an inch or 2 separation. Gonna have a little bit of a shift around.
Oh, bad snap. Okay, they punted it.
Taylor just decides to.
Oh, good bounce.
Yep, gonna roll almost to the 40. And that's where Carlisle will start their next drive.
Back to saying about the, you know, physical and stuff. You know, they're going to go slow.
Yeah.
That's a perfect matchup, you know, with a fast team like us.
Yeah.
And a slow team, you know. That's just a great matchup. That's keying in for a good game. And hopefully we can speed them up, you know, to our pace.
Early moments of the game, just kind of a feeling out process between both teams. And I think later on you'll see more of the big plays maybe happening.
And run's going to be good for about 5.
Had one of the guys ask me earlier today if I was nervous. I was like, why would I be nervous? I'm not the one playing. I don't know that any of them were. They didn't act like it, and that's a good thing.
Quarterback run. He's going to be brought down by Burns.
Got the Hector band down here, not too far away from us. We'll be hearing them throughout the night.
Third down and 5 for the Bison. Quarterback run, and he's going to be stopped.
Peter Waite, looked like Casto on that. Oh, 22, Landon Darter. He was down there too. Good job.
Brings up another 4th down for the Bison.
And do you think with them even just a few yards here on this side of the 50, I think it looks like they're just going to go ahead and punt it off again. Oop. I didn't have my
punt, and PJ is going to have it.
PJ trying to move around a little bit. Doesn't get very far. Forgot to move my possession marker back over the Bison on that last series. That's a new thing. That's going to be something I'm going to have to remember. Oh, look. Oh. That's going to be really tough for me to not. Oh, we're going to do the best we can. Not even mention that.
And the Wildcats take over at the 31. And snap.
Kind of got away from Taylor a little bit.
Incomplete.
And I think he was looking for Grayson Mulder there. Folks, like I said, I'm sitting here watching the don't know if you can do anything. Focus is off. Well, Steve, I mean, the cameras are set the same way as they always are. I think it's probably just a thing with the
and
quality.
Incomplete. Intended for Henderson. Just over his head. And I think Carlisle is going to try to make it as tough as possible to get the ball to PJ.
Yeah.
Kind of what I'm noticing is they're kind of doubling him. They got 2 over the top of him. 3rd down and 10. Ball still at the 31. Snapped. Taylor,
pass.
incomplete.
Oh, man, he zoomed that one out to PJ, though.
A little bit behind.
Yeah.
Brings up 4th down and 10. I think even if he would have caught it, he would have been about an inch short.
Yeah. Like I said, feeling out process here in the early going. Taylor's punt. We're going to take a bounce. And yeah, like I said, some of the fuzziness of the stream may just be the internet's going in and out a little bit. I may have to see if I can find somebody with a Verizon hotspot here in a bit to see if that would function any better for us.
Handoff. Got to get a couple.
Peter Waite and Brent Casto there to make that stop. I'm just glad that this year in playoff time, it's not as cold as it was last year at EPC.
EPC was
And
freezing.
Y'all remember that night at EPC? It was frigid and wind blowing big time, and it ended up sleeting and freezing rain that night too on the way back home. So it's very comfortable out here. Quarterback shot
Pass
over
out to the running back. He's got some room, and he's going to pass the 50-yard line, brought down at the 47.
Give the Bison a first down.
Quarterback's going to get it up the middle.
And
Oh,
still
sorry guys, the camera.
Oh.
He's going to have enough for a first, though. The problem is I watch the game more than the camera sometimes, and I go where my head goes.
That's all right. I got this other one here. If I notice something going too off track, I'll hit the button and switch over real quick. He's looking to pass.
It is caught.
Oh, Lord. Like Mountain Man nearly got him down there.
Be a gain of, I'd say, 5 or 6.
Yeah,
for the Bison.
Looks like it. Second down and 2. They're going to give him 8. Time winding down here in the first quarter. Officially 25 seconds remaining. My clock's just a bit behind. A little bit of a high snap.
Quarterback's going to take it up the middle again, and
gonna pick up a first down on that one.
they're kind of widening us out without having a running back there.
Kind of
Spreading us out, yeah. Leaves the middle slightly open, and he finds his way.
And that'll bring up the end of the first quarter here in Carlisle. Score is 0-0. And we'll head to the second quarter. Like I've said earlier in the game, glad all of y'all have decided to come over here and deal with this with us. Shows that y'all are some loyal fans to be watching us when you have apparently some of the best in high school athletics live streaming on the other side. Quote unquote. And look, here's the thing, folks. I worked with them for 2 years. And, you know, I'm not saying that the things that I did got them to where they are, but didn't hurt. So, got a 1st and 10 starting this second quarter.
Bought the 11, and see if we can get a stand here inside the red zone. It's hard to score inside the 20. Shortened field, everybody goes man. And he's going to be stopped. Yep.
Come on, Internet. It may just be a situation where my bit rate is up a little bit too high, and if it goes a little bit lower, might be the trick. Let's try 3,000, see. Hopefully the quality doesn't drop too bad. Like I said, if it looks bad throughout the entire
I believe
thing.
it's going to be a false start. Yeah, false start against the Bison. We'll bring up a 2nd and 15.
So after the penalty.
Quarterback to pass. Incomplete.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll now bring up a 3rd and 16. Going to be a bubble. I was afraid of that. And Taylor is going to get him.
Good job.
And they're going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Taylor had a man down there. It looked like he was trying to keep him back. Taylor was able to get to him.
And line up for a field goal.
Oh, are they?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, one of the only other teams in 2A that we've heard of that will attempt field goals.
And it looks no good.
No good. So good job by the Wildcats. I mean, couldn't really control too much about how that field goal went, but good stand by the Wildcats to make them get into that field goal. And now we get the ball back and see what we can do with it. Go along with the Bigelow analogy from earlier. You know, Bigelow game, it was 0-0 for what, until
3rd quarter?
Really about the 3rd quarter. Yeah, after half.
And Jackson gonna have Henderson. Gain of about 8. Seven.
Somebody in the chat says a little dim out there tonight. I mean, it looks like that from the camera. I don't know why. I mean, it's a fairly well-lit stadium. Casto, let's get a first down on that. Got Faith Humphrey leading the first down chant. Last week she was Water Girl.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was some fun stuff.
Brent Casto on another carry, and he's got about 5 or 6.
So it brings up a 2nd down and 5 for the Wildcats. Kenton Story over here near sideline. Casto to Jackson to the left. Handoff goes to Casto. And I believe he's going to have that. First down for the Wildcats. Faith's voice is going to be out by the time this is over with. Let me down just a little bit, Drake. There you go. Handoff went to Casto.
Gain of about 1, maybe 2.
Roy Martin Pitts, part of Red Devil Nation, out here watching tonight on Facebook. Glad you're out here with us, Roy. Like I said, glad everybody's out here watching. Pass out to Landon Darter. It's going to be just a little bit short of the first down, but good catch. Landon Darter has started to really show how valuable he is on this offense.
I think that's a little bad spot.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit further downfield than that myself. About right where the Carlisle line is. That's about where I thought he went down at, but I may be wrong. Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Handoff goes to Casto. He's got some room to work. He's going to get a first down. Wildcats putting together a pretty good drive here so far. PJ goes in motion. Handoff goes to PJ.
And he's going to be tackled about the line of scrimmage.
Deanna Missy in chat says, I don't know that Faith's voice is capable of going out.
Taylor's going to take it. He's going to get a couple. Brings up about a 3rd down and 7.
Well, I don't understand why these cameras are so different as far as their coloring. This is the one over here on my side.
Taylor back to pass.
We're looking around.
And it's caught.
Good work.
Caught on the sideline by Kenton Story.
Good work. Kenton's another one, man. Glad that he's been back this year. Last year, spent a lot of time on injury, and he's come out and been a major help for us this season. 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Casto. No,
Taylor kept it.
Yeah, never mind.
Kind of missed the handoff,
Yeah.
so that's what I assume happened anyways. Looks like timeout by the Bison.
Referee's telling our guys that they need to move further back off the field for timeouts.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so picky. You got to be inside the numbers. I have no clue why they're so picky about that.
Seems like an odd thing to be particular about, but fix my clock. 4:26 left here in the first half. Wildcats on a pretty good drive right now. But looking at a 2nd and 8 after this timeout is finished. The internet stayed in the green for a pretty good while now. Maybe we're in good shape.
I hope so.
The video may look like trash. I don't know. I haven't looked. 2nd down and 8.
Hand off to Casto.
They've got some pretty good yards on that.
Going to be shy about 3 yards, 3 or 4.
What, did we have a flag? No? Yeah, we did. The flag on there.
I don't know what it was for. Maybe hands to the face.
May have been, but we got the first down.
Hand off to Casto.
Casto was able to pick up about 6 on that. This brings up 2nd down and 4. Handoff goes to Casto again.
Be enough for the first, and it's 1st and goal.
Goodness. About the time my clock gets back in line with theirs, I have to restart mine. So.
Taylor's going to keep it.
And he's just going to kind of run into one of his own guys there. And like I said, I don't know what the difference between these two cameras, why it's such a big difference in the coloring. They're set on the same settings, so shouldn't be that big of a difference. But for whatever reason, on the one that Drake's operating, it's a little bit dark.
Yeah. Taylor with the handoff to Casto, and
Casto runs into big bunch of Bison right there. Big bunch of Bison, triple B.
Brings up 3rd down and 4. 4 to go till the end zone, I believe. Well, they're saying 6.
Now 3rd and goal. They're saying 3rd and goal, so 6 yards from pay dirt. See if the Wildcats can capitalize right here before half. And the good other part about that is we get the ball back after half. So
Taylor back to pass, and he's going to be wrapped up. Going to be a loss of about 7.
Taylor have the he's got the tee out there.
I mean, why not hit a big 40-yarder?
Yeah.
Can't leave points off the board, you know. If you can hit them.
Taylor's kick is up. And
no good.
No good.
Just to the left, I believe.
I'll
tell you what, that was good for 45.
It had the distance. I mean, it just kind of went wide left.
You know, if you're Carlisle, you got to think score.
Yeah.
You know.
They got a lot of field to cover in
Yeah.
a minute and 25. I would imagine they're probably just going to run a few plays, let the clock run out. We're going to take this
they could very well.
Take this one to half, 0-0. Good job by the Wildcat defense getting to that runner. Looks like we got a timeout by Carlisle.
Oh boy, they better hope they get something on this drive.
Yeah,
I mean, calling a timeout.
Yeah, calling a timeout.
If they don't, they're leaving us with a whole lot of time left.
Yeah. Take a look real quick over here at chats. Kane Luss says we just need a down and distance display. There is a way to do it, Kane, but that's a lot of stuff for me to keep track of. May have to experiment around with it. See if I can get it to work. Darcy and Randy LaRue says, so if we win tonight, you say win, I'm just going to say if, because I'm not going to make that kind of jump. When we win tonight, what is next? Well, we will wait for the winner of EPC and Conway Christian. Hurdles a man, runs out of bounds. And they say we got flags. See what that is about. Drake, what was that? The penalty's on Carlisle.
I didn't see it.
He patted the top of his head. I'm not just super familiar with all these different signals.
Maybe hurdling. You can't hurdle.
Oh, really?
2 feet can't leave the ground in high school football.
Okay. News to me.
Yeah.
I've seen other people do it.
I know.
I mean,
I think it just depends on the crew.
maybe.
And picked off.
Intercepted by Peter Waite. Wildcat fans standing up, cheering. It's all right. Good job by Peter Waite. Wish I'd have thought quick enough I'd have hit the replay on that. And we're back on you right now, Drake. So
all right.
Just giving you the heads up. Minute and 1 left here in the first half. Taylor able to get out. Taylor's on the move.
And
Taylor
touchdown.
dives. Touchdown Wildcats. Taylor just weaving in and out of traffic. Wildcats are on the board with 50 seconds left in this half. "50 seconds. The clock kept on running. And I think the internet bombed.
Uh-oh.
Hate that. Kick is up.
And it is good.
Kick is good.
Wildcats lead 7-0 with 50 seconds left in the first half.
Awesome job by Peter Waite to get that interception. The very next play, Jackson Taylor takes off on the run. You're fine. Got some people asking me if they were in my way. No, I ain't going to worry about it tonight. Wildcat fans, y'all stand up and cheer for these boys. They deserve it. I don't care for camera shots tonight, especially when the position that we've already been in. Man, I hope that the internet did not cut out so bad that y'all couldn't see that. Well, people are indicating in chat maybe they could. Keith Melton says, sweet run. Haley Brooke Henderson says, yes. Hearts, go Cats. Way to capitalize on the turnover by Roy Pitts.
Oh, it bounces.
Gets past his guy down just a little bit. Right, there you go.
Yeah.
So Carlisle will have this drive with 43 seconds left. And they're going to have to do something quick if they want to put some points on the board. Because like I said, after the halftime, Wildcats get the ball back. Switch up. Come on, real quick. It takes off. Going to be brought down there by Peter Waite.
And Carlisle will take their final time out of the half. And here I'm kind of looking at some of the scores. Bigelow's up 14-0 on Deslark in the second. EPC is up 14-8. And Mark Tree is up 16-0 on Murfreesboro.
16-0 on Murfreesboro. Wow. Kind of laughed off and on with the coaches a little bit about, Clarendon last year, that win that Hector had. Just kind of laughed about the fact that it may have destabilized the Clarendon program a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, not that they have anything really to do with playoffs, but Murfreesboro, man, that game right there, I would kind of figure that Murfreesboro would be better in that.
Yeah.
But sometimes wins can destabilize some things. First down and 5. Quarterback on the move. Casto. Oh! Jackson Taylor got pushed into that guy. Got him out of bounds. Clock stops. 28 seconds, or 27. There, here we go. Clock's moving now. Well, that shouldn't have been a first down and 5. That was a second down and 5 maybe. And so this will bring up a third down for the Bison.
And he's going to be brought down
by Mountain Man Hayden Millsaps. Oh, they still say there's 15 seconds. How? Okay, now clock moving kind of slow. Now we're down to 3, 2, 1, and that's it. End of the first half.
Hector up 7-0.
I'm gonna head into the locker room. Man, I tell you what, that was big. Like I said, that was big. You get the ball back to start the second half, and just gonna have to keep grinding away at it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think right now, well, we got the cheerleaders. We will leave that up. Let's see here. See what they've got on tap for a halftime show. Coach Harrelson just sent me a text message. I haven't had a text message from Coach Harrelson in a long time. Says good half. Glad y'all are watching with us out there in Atkins. All of y'all, everybody that's watching anywhere, wherever you are. Thank you for deciding to make this your spot to watch tonight. Well, sitting here still kind of waiting on the cheerleaders to see what they're going to do. Take a real quick look over here at the I don't know who we got down here. No, I'm good, thank you. There may be something up with this camera. I don't know. It may have. All right, I believe that is the end of the cheerleaders routine. So we're going to kick it out to halftime break, and we'll be back with you for the start of the second half here in just a little while from Carlisle, Arkansas.
I'm Carol Collins, and I'm running for Pope County District Judge for our future. In my 25-year legal service, I've worked in law enforcement, as prosecuting attorney, as a public defender, and as a district judge. This makes me uniquely qualified. I want to make sure that my children, my grandchildren, and your family prosper and grow in Pope County. That means keeping our communities safe. That's why I'm asking for your vote for District Judge March 5th.
Safeguarding your building from the elements starts at the top. Use the company that's worked hard to earn the reputation as a top commercial roofing company in the area, Miller Roofing. Miller Roofing Company is local, family-owned, and their full-service team has been in business for over 30 years. Extensive experience working hand-in-hand with product manufacturers for new roofs, coatings, repairs, and re-roofs on many different types of commercial properties. We also know the importance of getting construction finished quickly. Contact us for a free consultation on your roof today.
Welcome back to Carlisle, Arkansas. We're getting set for the second half of action here in the 2A state playoffs, the quarterfinals. And as we've talked about, Wildcats kicked off to start the game, and they was able to get some points on the board before half, and they will get the ball back to start this second half. I've had Jeremy Curtis and several other people. Like I said, Coach Harrelson, that's big. I hadn't heard from Jeff, and well, actually, I ran into Jeff after one of their games there at Atkins. But said, get ready to go here, and I'm going to switch it back to you, Drake.
Got it. Going to be returned by Kenton Story. It's going to be brought down about the, say, 33-yard line.
Come on, Internet. I don't know if anybody went down and checked the generator at halftime. Hopefully it's good still. But the internet so far is not. Still kind of running, but we're still dropping frames like crazy. Handoff goes to Casto.
Casto's going to get a couple yards, about 5.
Come on, Internet.
Handoff goes to Casto once again. And he's got about 2 more. Bring up a 3rd down and 2. Taylor back to pass. And almost intercepted.
Brings up a 4th down and 3 for the Wildcats. Come on. Give me some internet back. Taylor punt it away.
And going to be down to about the 32-yard line. The Bison will take over.
I'm just staying consistently in the red. Don't know what to do here.
flag on the play,
whistles?
probably a false start. Oh. Offsides against the Wildcats.
Man.
It's unfortunate.
About to like the first penalty on us all night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on. Stay in the green. At least the yellow.
Be a pass and
Oh,
almost.
man. Lane Newport was right there. If he'd have got his hands on that, he could have been gone.
Brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Bison.
Oh, I forgot to fix the timeouts. Always do that. Always forget to do the timeouts. Get the board ready to go for 3rd quarter, and I forget to fix the timeouts on the
Be a run up the middle. It looks like he's got enough for the first. He's right at the line.
They said Casto got to him, brought him down.
Oh. Move the ball up a little bit. Call out the chain. Are they?
Well, looked
No.
like the referee was about to do that, and we've stopped the clock here. So let me see here if I can get a
It's close call.
switch to mine, see if I can get a look at it. He's short. Got a few inches to go for the first.
They had the tendency to get under center and just sneak it.
Yeah.
So something to watch, which is, I believe, what they're doing. They're lined up in it.
We got a flag on the play.
They can't tush. They can't tush push. Yep. Bring it back. There we go.
So I think we had the tush push last week at Mineral Springs. Maybe one of their plays, or it really looked like the tush push, but I don't know that I saw anything called on that night. But pass is incomplete. Kind of threw behind him. He had to get back to it. My clock has got a little bit ahead of theirs. Move that to 10:27. Just by a few seconds. Not bad. That'll bring up 4th and 5 for the Carlisle Bison. And they're going to punt it away. And before the snap, we've got another flag.
False start.
Back them up another 5. Turns that into a 4th and 10. Drake, if you want to, just get your camera ready to go for whoever receives, whoever gets it down here, and I will switch to you.
And ball will be down about the 43-yard line. Wildcats will take over.
whole bunch of wires down here at my feet, and I keep getting tangled up in them. It's rather dangerous and inconvenient. But I love this. Love doing this. Like the old Ron Burgundy Anchorman scene.
Yeah. Casto. It's a good carry.
Ron Burgundy's whole thing, and if Coach Freeman is out there watching this, he'll know exactly where I'm going with it. But this burrito is delicious, but it is filling. Heard him mention that the other night.
Taylor back to pass.
And
it's caught by Story.
Oh, Lord. Do what? Yeah, if you could. I had my table. People up here started rocking the place, and the table starts moving, and nearly fell. Good job by Kenton Story. And maybe
false start.
False start, yep.
Tried to move fast, just happened to move a little too fast.
Okay, we're down to 9:26. That clock roll off a little bit. Wildcats will get a 1st and 15 after that penalty.
Taylor back to pass.
Long pass, just over.
And there's going to be a flag.
Pass interference against the Bison. That's pretty well. Didn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. So you got a penalty that backs you up, 1st and 15. Now you get another penalty that
Get you
a first down.
About.
1st and goal. Well, nearly. No, never mind. Bumps them up. 1st and 5. My bad. Wildcats need to capitalize on this big time. Excuse me, I forgot which camera we were running just for a second.
Taylor's going to run it out wide.
Taylor looking around. He's going to be brought down.
He gets about a yard.
Second down and 4.
Motor comes in motion.
And looks like we've got another flag.
False start.
Goodness gracious. So you get a couple penalties that move you forward, and then you get another penalty that moves you back. So
Bring up a 2nd down and 9. Taylor back to pass. He's going to run it up the middle. And
get a few of them back.
Back to 3rd and 3.
Like to thank Scott Moore. He's sitting down the bleachers from us. He just ran down and checked the generator, the gas situation down there, make sure we had enough to keep this thing going. Appreciate all of Scott's help this season. And we had a clock stop. What do we have? We got a timeout. Okay, timeout by the Bison. I got somebody stomping down here, moving my camera around a bit. Trying to figure out where all the cheerleaders are. Excellent job by all those ladies this season with their cheer coach, Faith McElhaney. So 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Wildcats.
Taylor's going to run it out wide.
He's
going to get a yard.
Looked like maybe he was just trying to move that ball more towards the middle of the field, maybe thinking field goal kick. Like we said last week, he kicked from 40. We're going to try this one here. A little bit closer up than he was his last attempt.
And it is good. I'll tell you what, that's so beneficial.
It is.
Having, you know, somebody who could kick for 3. You don't see a lot of that in 2A,
No.
but that's so beneficial. Because now every time you get inside the 10, 15, 20, you know, you know you can get at least 3.
Wildcats up 10-0 right now with officially 7:30 on the clock. Good job, though, to get some points back on the board after coming back out of the second half. We got some time run off, too. I wish the internet would get its act together and stay running well.
Going to be returned and brought down.
Didn't get much on it.
Looks about the 39.
Cats get the stop there.
Gain of around 3.
We're trying to see if I can determine who. And it's Zeke Julian on that stop for the Wildcats.
Quarterback's going to keep it. He's down at the sideline, and he's finally going to be brought down. Around the 44 on their side of the field.
They said that'll be Kenton Story who's able to get him brought down. That stop. Zoom me in just a bit. Hopefully we don't go blurry here too bad. That's good right there.
Pass
Long
play,
pass.
and got him.
Caught.
Touchdown. Had to First big play for Carlisle all game.
Yep.
Oh, gets up in the lights and it gets a little.
Yeah. Angle it down just a tad bit. There you go. So the lineup set the extra point kick. And kick is up. And
it's good.
it's good.
Scores 7-10 with about 6 minutes and 34 seconds in the third quarter.
Bison finally finding themselves some points. Darcy and Randy LaRue says, I see Braddix is in a sling. How's he doing? I think the word I got was that he's going to probably have to have a plate put in. Is that?
I believe so.
Right, Greg. Internet.
I do believe no surgery is required, though.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. I think that's what they said, actually.
If they're going to put a plate in,
Yeah,
I'd say
then,
that'd probably take some surgery, but I'm not a doctor. Maybe a slight opening to get that plate in there and
Ken Story's going to get the return. He's going to be brought down about the about 34-yard line.
I may have to go and get somebody with a hot spot that I can find to try to get this done, because I just keep dipping into the red. Not quite as many dropped frames as I had at Palestine Wheatley, but it's getting up there.
And Taylor's pass is complete to Story.
Story's making men miss.
Story's brought down to the 45.
See if I got any of that for replay. Yep, got enough of it. Nice job by Kenton Story.
False start.
Are you kidding me?
We had a receiver in motion. Kind of started his steps a little early. Taylor back to pass. He pumps. Incomplete.
Brings up a second down and 15 for the Wildcats.
Offsides.
Did they throw a flag, though?
Yeah.
Okay. I never actually saw a flag get thrown.
I didn't either. I just saw the line judge over there signal.
I mean, you could see the player clearly move across. So,
gets back.
Bring us back 5. Move us up 5, anyway.
Taylor's going to pass it out to Story. And he's got about to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd down and 10. Taylor's getting rushed. He's incomplete and no flag.
He was like he had. Let me look at here again. Yeah, you can see the defender had his hand on PJ, kind of was pulling him a little bit. Not much. I don't know if that was just not enough to make that kind of call, but
I'm not sure if they thought it was too far over his head or something, you know, because, I mean, if
uncatchable,
it's uncatchable, they're not going to call it. But I think that was certainly a catchable ball. There's some discussion going on over here, though. I believe Hector had a penalty, and Carlisle is going to decline.
We got a penalty out of that?
I believe so.
Goodness gracious.
Not sure what it was. I just saw him use the decline signal.
Taylor's punt.
And it's going to be down at the 1 yard line.
Really? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, my time has gone completely off track again.
I thought that bounced over.
I thought it did too.
But
it went right out of bounds right there at the 1. What a
great
kick.
punt. I mean, 99 yards is a tough task.
Quarterback's going to keep it. Did we get him?
No.
Is he in the end zone, though? Well, good defensive play by the Wildcats, but just did not get him in the end zone for that safety. Try it again. Long pass.
Just out of reach.
Had Lane Newport out there defending that one. Brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Carlisle Bison. God, this internet. As good as T-Mobile is, it's not fantastic.
Incomplete.
Incomplete pass. We got P.J. Henderson back deep to return. No, not quite to midfield.
I suspect we sense some pressure. Oh, bad punt. He's going to get a decent roll out of it.
Well, okay. Once again here, I'm going to have to grab about the clock. Clock did not move on that punt.
Did it not?
Nope. Stuck at 4:26. Yep. So, Wildcats will take over on, what that look like, about the 37, Drake?
Yeah.
Yep, there it is on the board. Should have looked at that. He's going to try not to cheat that time.
Ball goes to Casto, and he's getting a couple. Enough for a gain of about 7.
Y'all let me know in the chats, is everything still coming through okay? Because internet's just dropping like crazy out here.
False start.
Oh, my.
Oh, penalties have suddenly flipped.
Yeah.
Flipped sides.
That seems a little bit odd to me. I haven't noticed just a whole lot of movement by our guys up front for these false start penalties to be getting hit every few seconds, but back up 5. Oh, now the clock's running. Taylor, pushed around.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
3:31 left here in the 3rd quarter. Just letting my clock get down to where it needs to be. Still looking good in Kansas. Hey, well, thanks for letting me know.
And Taylor, he's going to be pressured.
He gets out. He's got some space to work.
He's got enough for the first.
Good job by Jackson Taylor. Taylor just felt that pressure and just took off on his own.
Handoff goes to Casto. Gain of 2. Taylor's going to keep it up the middle. Gets a couple more. Brings up a 3rd down and 5 coming up. Taylor back to pass. Incomplete, intended for Henderson. Just outside of his reach.
Bring up a 4th and 5.
And they're going to get the 3 points, it looks like, attempt it. This will bring up about a 34-yarder.
Taylor's kick is up.
It's
and
good.
It's good.
Goodness
gracious.
I'm telling you, that just changes.
It does.
It changes a lot.
(13-7), Wildcat lead with 2:04 left here in the 3rd quarter. I'm on you now, Drake.
All right.
Like I said, sometimes you just have to disregard that possession arrow. It's new. I decided to break it out for the first time, so I'm having to remember to hit it back and forth. Not trying to confuse anybody. What?
Taylor kind of squibs it. Number 3 is going to get the return.
No.
It's going to be brought down to about the 48-yard line.
We got some girls up here that's worried that we're going to be able to see them in the camera. Defense so far tonight, Drake, has done really well. You got burned on that pass play just a little bit ago, but that's been it, honestly.
Yeah. Our defense has played really well all year. And the ball carrier is going to get a couple.
Handoff goes up the middle.
Brings up a 3rd down and 1.
So that he was brought down by number 24, Hayden Millsaps for the Wildcats. Millsap, I'm sorry. I'm used to saying Millsaps. We got Millsaps in Hector, I believe. And unless I've been saying that wrong all these years, that'd be embarrassing.
And he's got enough for the first, plus more.
Come on, internet.
False start against the Bison.
Again.
It is caught.
My Lord.
Touchdown, Carlisle. And we had guys there. Just overran it.
Yeah, that's twice. Been burned on that play.
They're running kind of a hitch and go, kind of fooling our corner and safety, and it kind of slips out right behind them. And the score right now is 13-13.
Low snap. Had a hard time getting, and he won't get the extra point.
No good.
Goodness.
13-13.
22 seconds officially left here in the third quarter.
All evened up now.
Brand new ball game. Come on. Why is it? I mean, like, I tested this thing. I'm showing. Look at that. I got 4 bars of service on this T-Mobile home internet, and I'm dropping frames like crazy, and I can't understand for the life of me. I guess we do still have some video that's getting through, but I
Okay.
don't understand why it's having such issues.
Bison set to kick. And deep kick out to Story. And the ball is on the ground, and the
goodness.
Bison get the ball.
Well, you certainly didn't need that happening.
Hey, I had that next play mentality.
Yeah. It's all right. So the Bison will get the ball back with 16 seconds officially.
Quarterback's gonna try to run out wide, and he's brought down by Hunter Burns. A loss of about 6, and that is the end of the third.
Oof.
One more quarter left in the ball game, unless overtime.
It seemed like that quarter took forever.
It was definitely longer than the first half.
Yeah. I tell you, I need to find a secondary internet source for next year. In case one doesn't work, I've got to stand by. This is dreadful.
Yeah, certain parts of the state have, different towers and stuff.
Well, like I said, I'm showing 4 bars of service. Should be good to go, but that's download. I need upload.
Oh.
So.
Handoff's going to go up the middle, and he's brought down by Brent Casto.
Oh, Lord, I accidentally killed my scores there, too.
Expect a pass right here.
Long pass.
Deep pass. It is caught. It is brought down. I'm not sure, pretty close to the goal line.
Brings up a first down for the Carlisle Bison. Wildcats just need to get their heads back on their shoulders. And Bison in for another touchdown.
Bison take the lead for the first time in the game. Kick is up, and it is good. Bison lead 20-13. A lot of ball game left. Can't hang your heads.
No.
10 minutes and 53 seconds left. A lot of points can be scored in that time.
I cannot believe this. It has just dropped completely into red, and it's just stayed red. I can't get the internet back for some reason. Let's see. Looks like we got P.J. Henderson back deep for the Wildcats.
Kick out to Story, and he catches it, but his knee is down at the 20-yard line. Castro's going to get the carry. He's got to get a couple on the play. Gain of about 2 yards. Taylor's back to pass. He's got a man deep, just out of the hands of, or just out of reach of Henderson. Third down and 8 for Hector. Ball's at the 22. Taylor back to pass. He is going to be sacked. Taylor in punt formation. Ball is going to roll to around the 43-yard line. Handoff up the middle.
Goodness gracious, you got to get to him.
And he's going to be brought down to about the, can't really tell, about the
nearly to the 20.
20, okay.
Well, actually, no, just a little bit past the 30. So about the
29.
28.
Yeah,
29, 28. Yeah. Bump me down, Drake. There you go.
Corner's going to get a good carry.
Handoff.
Going to be enough for the first.
Good job by the defense getting that stop, giving him too much to work with on that play. Carlisle's back to their whole MO of letting the play clock run down. You got the lead, now you're just letting the clock whittle. What we saw from them earlier in the game. Handoff.
And he's going to get close to the first. He might have it. He's got the first down. Quarterback motions out. They're going to get about a yard closer to the end zone. Second down and goal.
Well, they're having a lot of problems saying Peter White's last name over there. I have noticed that. It's just kind of been getting progressively worse as the night's gone on.
I haven't noticed it. Watch quarterback run.
Yeah. Casto. Man, Casto just kind of shot in there real quick.
Going to get down to about the line of scrimmage.
They're going to say no gain on that play. Brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Bison. You see that play clock, they won't even come to the line until it's under 10. Well, they kind of moved a little bit faster than I figured they would. Yep, delay a game. No, coaches
timeout.
Called timeout. Nope, not a flag. Sorry.
Can't really tell. Yeah, it looks like the ball is at the 5.
Yeah. Take a look over here at the YouTube chat. I see Cyclone Booth. Mickey Duval. Good to see you in here, buddy. George Briscoe says go Wildcats. Stream is good on YouTube, says Danny Wooten. Alexia Gustafson, go number 50, Kevin Drope. Everybody here on Facebook says the game still looks good, feed still looks good. I mean, like I said, y'all, I've sat here with Red Line on the internet for the biggest part of this second half. I'm surprised.
Quarterback's going to take it, and he is going to get a touchdown for Carlisle.
Well, it looked good for the most part. Beginning of the game, we got
5 minutes of ball left.
Yeah.
And as we saw last week,
I mean, anything can happen.
Right.
But kick is up and good. The extra point for the Bison brings your score to 27-13. Carlisle lead with 4:58 left here in the ball game. Winner of this game, as we said, will take on the winner of EPC and Conway Christian. Drake, I saw you looking at some scores.
Currently Conway Christian's up 28-8.
On EPC?
Oh, no, EPC. I'm sorry. No.
Gave me a heart attack, Drake.
No. EPC is up 28-8. Bigelow is up 28-14. And Mark Tree Murfreesboro is 22-14. Mark Tree.
Back deep to returns, P.J. Henderson. And kick goes very deep. Goes out of bounds.
Close to a touchback. It was deep. It was back there. Get the ball at the 35. Come on now. 4 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in the fourth. Taylor has got Henderson.
Henderson
and
takes
Henderson
off.
On the sideline. He's going to be brought down.
Oh, man.
About the 5-yard line.
Needed that. Needed that big time. Good job by Henderson. I saw it. She said that just happened. Play clock. Okay, finally, play clock reset. There we go. We're good. Everything's good. They just hadn't done it yet. Well, my clock somehow got ahead of theirs.
Taylor's going to run it. He's going to be brought down.
Boy, he's right down near the goal line.
He's about at the 3, maybe the 2.
See if they change it over here on the board.
About right, about the 5. Taylor.
Keep it himself.
Touchdown.
Signal, he's in. No, it can't hear you. No. My mics can probably hear something, but that camera's not hearing nothing. Kick by Taylor is up, and it's good. Man alive.
27-20 is the score with just under 4 minutes left.
Cats aren't going to quit, but you got to have some good stops. You got to make some things happen. But I don't think anybody had it in mind that Hector was going to come out here and have this kind of
Play
game with
as
Carlisle.
well, yes,
You know,
as we have.
I didn't even look at the other group to know what kind of score prediction. Maybe, hopefully, they didn't even do one this week. Yeah, the group that's on the other side in the press box streaming on the other page had us picked last week to lose 41-18.
Yep.
And so they got to eat them a little bit of crow. Onside kick.
And Carlisle recovers. I thought Casto had it.
It looked like it.
If we can play some defense right here, don't give up too much, we have a shot at tying this game up.
.343 left in the ball game.
Pickup of about 3, and we have an injured Wildcat.
Can't really tell who that is out there. No, that was a referee's timeout. Well, did we call it? They've taken it off the board for us. Landon Darter kind of shaking up, looked like. He's up, moving around.
Yeah, it is timeout us.
Okay. I thought that was the official's timeout, but we'll go ahead. Yep. 208 watching on Facebook Live. Appreciate y'all. 126 over on YouTube. Appreciate y'all as well. Carlisle looks at a 2nd down and 7. Long pass. And it's going to be incomplete.
And they caught a flag?
Are you kidding me?
No way.
Same thing happened with us earlier in this game, and no flag called.
Gosh.
You got to be kidding me.
Dude, oh my gosh.
You're terrible!
Well,
I'm just glad it's not from the spot of the foul,
Yeah.
the flag.
Like I said, same thing earlier happened to us, and we did not get a flag on that. And we got another whistle.
False start.
False start on the Bison. So, back them up 5.
Still don't make up for it.
No.
Still gave him an automatic first down.
Quarterback.
And offsides.
Are you kidding?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I hate to say it, but it looks like the officials are trying to take this one into their own hands. This is pitiful.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. And we got a timeout, Wildcats. Be their second of this half. We have 1 remaining. Sheila Proctor says, "Where's Heather Huffman? I can't hear her." She's down. She's out here. I know she's here. I've seen her. I don't know which side she's on. We're in the dead middle of the bleachers up here, and I think she's down on the far left side. John Freeman, aren't you here? John Freeman is here. I've seen him here in the stadium, and apparently he is here in the chat also. 3:25 left on the clock. Not a whole lot on that one.
He's going to get about 3. And Hector's going to call their final timeout. Got to plan something here, something big. If they get it,
yep.
There's still time left, but very limited. 2 first downs here for Carlisle wins it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, start out this season, you go to Mark Tree and you play as hard as you can, and you come out with a loss on that one. You go to, what was it, Quitman the next week, and you end up, you played a tough game there, and you walk out with a loss on that one. Season kind of looks like it's not going to be very good, but they picked it up. Conference, the whole thing went about as expected. You know, you can either come in second to Bigelow, or you can come in third.
Man, we were 4 touchdowns shy
Yeah.
of winning conference, but the way it goes.
You've managed to work yourself into the second round of playoffs. It's not an easy feat, but it's something that Conway Christian and Bigelow also managed.
Quarterback is going to keep it, and he is close. First down.
Wow.
They give it. They gave it to him.
Generous spot.
Okay.
Huh. Well, I can see Coach Taylor down here roaming the sidelines. If he thought there was something fishy going on, he'd probably be giving somebody an earful.
I'm sure of that.
But
quarterback gets the carry. He's going to get about 2 or 3.
Buddy Sean Loveland says home cooking in the fourth quarter. Man, it sure looks like that a little bit. Can't help it. Somebody may not like me saying that, but it, had a couple of plays, a couple of flags there.
It's the ref on that sideline who has called everything.
Yeah. Well. And what do we got here? They said offsides against Bison. That would be a false start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two minutes and 2 seconds left here in the fourth. 2nd down and 12 for the Bison.
One goes up the middle, going to be stopped there. Looks like by Casto, Peter Waite, and number 22, Landon Darter. Darter a little bit slow to kind of get up. I think he's all right. If he ain't gonna leave the game anyway.
Just under 2 minutes. I figure they run it, try to get as much time off. You can't leave a team like Hector with too much time.
Need him to just drop the ball right here.
And he is going, and he got the first down. And ladies and gentlemen,
luckily Lane Newport was there. Sorry about that. I forgot I was on my camera. Actually, no, that was Landon Darter again. I said that kid's played his butt off.
Well, that is the ball game.
Yep, Carlisle
they want to score.
Just has to take a knee on it. I mean, they're going to run down as much of the play clock as they want. Oh, and my clock stopped running. Tremendous effort by the Wildcats, as I said. We're down to about 45 and still moving. Yep, Carlisle going to take
that
a
is
knee.
the ball game. That is the end of the 2023 season. Going into the playoffs as a 3rd seed is not easy.
No.
And to be a 2 seed from a very tough conference.
Yeah.
From
a conference that everybody looks at and says that is the weakest conference in 2A. And like I said earlier, we've got 3 teams from our conference in playoffs tonight playing games. But I'll just go ahead. Tough one. I don't think anybody expected us to hang with Carlisle like we did. Tough way to lose, though. When you have several penalties that may or may not have been called for, but it's what happens when you have to go on the road at somebody else's place. You just kind of fall victim to whatever they can bring at you. Folks, I appreciate all of y'all that have tuned in with us tonight. 242, 200 and somewhere, a little over 200. I don't know how many exactly because I haven't been looking at chat and stuff all night. But thank you all for being a part of this. Thank you, Drake, for being here.
Yeah, no problem. I enjoyed it. I appreciate you for having me.
And look,
even though
if life can work it in next year, you're more than welcome to come back.
Yeah, for sure.
If it can't, then we'll see what we can do. But I like to thank a bunch of different people. I like to thank the Hendersons for supplying the generator tonight that we've used to run this live stream, and all the people, all the support that we've had on this on our Cat TV, our streaming. And man, tell you what, like I said, tough way to go, but we're gonna move on to basketball season and finally get that full roster for basketball back. That's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah,
and
be a pretty talented group.
Got my dad in the chat. Great season, Wildcats. I've enjoyed watching them play and listening to my son call it on Wildcat Nation. That's from a Red Devil, folks. We also had Roy Martin Pitts. I appreciate everybody. If you weren't from Hector, Jeff Harrelson, all y'all that popped in and was watching tonight. But I think with that, we're going to call it a night. Going to get packed up. Going to head out. So until we see you again this next week for basketball, I'm Trey Johnson. This is Drake Riley sitting to my right. And go Cats.